Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Fall 2022 Convocation Ceremony for the Debbie and Jerry Ivy College of Business. At this time, I'd like to ask that you please stand to welcome our students and faculty.
Everyone, please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Fall 2022 Convocation Ceremony for the Debbie and Jerry Ivy College of Business. My name is David Spalding, and I am the Raisbeck Endowed Dean of the Ivy College of Business. I'm honored to welcome all of you here, and particularly honored to welcome our candidates for degrees. In addition, I want to welcome family and friends from around the world who are watching a live stream broadcast of this ceremony. This convocation honoring your achievements is due to a dedicated team of college staff, our talented faculty on stage, wonderful student marshals, and the fantastic staff at Hilton Coliseum. Please join me in congratulating all of them and thanking them for their efforts. I also want to thank all of you for participating in today's ceremony. The adventure you've had at Iowa State is not yours alone. It was shared by many people in your lives: parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, our faculty and staff. They all care very deeply about your growth as individuals and your success as professionals. This ceremony celebrates your accomplishments in the Ivy College of Business, but I can assure you that it's a reward for all of us as well. During your time at Iowa State, the Ivy College of Business has grown and evolved along with you. You were here for the construction of the 45,000 square foot addition to the Jardine Business Building and got to enjoy the new classrooms, team rooms, the Kingland Hub, the sales suite, all of which were designed with you in mind, designed with students' needs in mind. You also adapted to extraordinary circumstances as Iowa State and the world responded to the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for your resilience during this stressful, uncharted time. The pandemic has changed all of us, not to mention the workplace and the global economy, but you are well prepared for this new business environment. The college has added many undergraduate majors and graduate programs to meet the needs of students and industry during your time. Undergraduate majors like actuarial science, business analytics, and human resources management. New master's degrees in real estate development, entrepreneurship, and healthcare analytics and operations, as well as an executive MBA program targeted at professionals who are working in the food, agriculture, and biosystems areas. Ivy is a college on the move. This year, U.S. News & World Report ranked our undergraduate business programs among the top 14% in the nation, our second highest ranking ever. For the third year in a row, the Princeton Review ranked our undergraduate business programs at Iowa State number 11 among over 300 institutions that they survey in their annual entrepreneurship report. At the graduate level, U.S. News reported that our full-time MBA program was ranked number 57, which puts us in the top 11% of all full-time MBA programs. Our national profile is on the rise, and it is a great time to be an Ivy graduate. As you transition from student to alumni, I hope you pause to consider how valuable your education truly was and how you will carry your Iowa State experience with you as you embark on your next adventure. I hope you will forever be as proud of your alma mater as we are of all of you. During this special ceremony, we'd like to ask one graduating student to share her or his thoughts on the milestone. I have the privilege now of introducing today's student speaker to you. Thomas Berta is graduating from Iowa State University with 2 degrees, a Master of Business Administration and a Master of Science in Information Systems. During his time at the Ivy College of Business, Tom served as an MBA ambassador, helping to recruit future MBA students, and participated in the 2021 Business Analytics Case Competition at the University of Iowa Tippie College of Business. In the summer of 2022, he completed a technology risk consulting internship with Ernst & Young, where he audited technology risks and controls for public insurance companies. Tom also worked as a project manager for Iowa State's Global Perspective Inventory, an online assessment of students' global perspective and cultural competency. After graduation, Tom will start a full-time position with Ernst & Young as a technology risk consultant in Des Moines. Please join me in welcoming your future graduate, Tom Berta.
Thank you so much, Dean Spalding. I appreciate that. Wow. Those who know me know that I'm a very determined and goal-oriented individual. So much so that when I was 11 or 12, I coined a term. You can't lose if you can't lose. At first, my family thought it made no sense, but it turns out if you say something a million times over, people tend to come around. You can't lose if you can't lose. It's the philosophy of embracing every life experience, good or bad, as an opportunity to better yourself. Whatever the outcome, you're better off having endured the experience because you're now better equipped to handle life's next challenge. So when I started college, I set 2 goals for myself. 1, to expand my comfort zone by embracing new experiences, and 2, approach every situation with a you can't lose if you can't lose mindset. As a result, my undergraduate years were filled with many incredible moments, even though I wasn't even a business major. I actually spent my first years at Iowa State as a kinesiology major in the College of Human Sciences. As I planned a long and meaningful career in healthcare, I sought out opportunities to support that ambition. My most meaningful endeavor was volunteering as a research assistant in Dr. Elizabeth Stegmoller's Parkinson's disease research lab. Witnessing Dr. Stegmoller's passion for her craft and constant drive to improve the lives of others motivated me to do the same. So, naturally, during my final semester of undergrad, I told my parents that I was quitting my job and would not be pursuing a career in healthcare. I needed to find my true passion. The good thing was that even though the healthcare door was closing, I had discovered a newfound interest for data analytics and using data-derived insights to improve the lives of others, all thanks to Dr. Stegmoller. I wanted to experiment and explore, but I was in desperate need of money, to the point where even ramen was becoming a luxury. So, to get some income, I accepted an administrative assistant position here on campus, and I thought, you can't lose if you can't lose, right? As an assistant, I began managing a research instrument called the Global Perspective Inventory, where I was able to further develop my knowledge for data analytics and work directly with clients. This directly paved my path to grad school when my boss offered me the same role, but as a graduate assistant, contingent upon me pursuing a higher degree. The prospect of investing thousands of dollars in grad school, while broke and unsure of my next steps, was nerve-wracking to say the least. But I really liked the assistantship, and I really liked learning so much every day, and I really liked making it my own. So, after some exploration with my boss, Josh, we concluded that the Ivy College of Business would provide me the most diverse education where I could explore my passion for analytics while preparing for industry. The MBA program it was, except it wasn't. I got rejected. Despite feeling a bit disappointed, I doubled down. You can't lose if you can't lose. In the rejection email, it was suggested that I look into the Master of Science in Information Systems program. After choosing to seize this exciting new opportunity at Ivy, I began my MSIS classes in August of 2020, although I was still very intrigued by that MBA. So, while still pursuing my MSIS, I scrapped my initial MBA application, reflected deeply on why the MBA meant so much to me, and reapplied. This time, success. I was accepted into the fall 2021 MBA cohort. I now found myself employed, enrolled in 2 master's programs, and was ready to take the world by storm. Little did I know, the world had other plans. Barely a month after starting classes, while sitting in Dermot Hayes' Finance 534 lecture, I got a phone call that my girlfriend Michaela had been admitted to Mary Greeley Hospital following a car accident and was in critical condition. After a 10-day hospital stay and multiple surgeries, she returned home to our little one-bedroom apartment, wheelchair-bound and unable to walk for 3 months. I embraced being her caretaker, but the emotional and physical stress was significant for both of us. But you can't lose if you can't lose, right? The weeks had taken a toll, and I was exhausted. So the day after Michaela's all-clear appointment, I actually had her drive me to the Student Health Center for a quick checkup, as I had not been quite feeling right myself. After some blood work and a chest x-ray, I was escorted to a small, secluded room where my x-ray was pulled up on the monitors. The doctor proceeded to explain that my scans were highly irregular and that I likely had cancer. Ultimately, I was diagnosed with advanced stage Hodgkin's lymphoma. Even though no one is ever prepared to hear the words, "You have cancer," I still really did think to myself in that moment, you can't lose if you can't lose. After Michaela's trauma, I knew our support system was strong and that we were well equipped to handle this next challenge. Between May and September of 2021, I completed 12 rounds of chemotherapy and continued my studies before learning that my cancer was too aggressive and that chemo had been unsuccessful. With no other choice, I moved home to Chicago, Illinois, and continued treatment at the Northwestern Cancer Center. Between October 2021 and January of this year, I endured more chemotherapy, intensive radiation, and a few minor surgeries, all designed to complement the culminating phase of my treatment plan, an autologous stem cell transplant, where my immunity would be wiped to zero and my body would have to rebuild itself from scratch. February of this year was transplant time. My new birthday, the nurses like to call it. It was a grueling process, and I'll tell you, my philosophy and will to embrace challenge has never been tested so intensely. Yet, I force myself to believe it now more than ever. You can't lose if you can't lose. I was going to prove that I was stronger than my diagnosis. Not even recurrent cancer was going to stop me from being here today. I was going to graduate with my MSIS and MBA degrees, with my incredible cohort, with my strongest supporters, with you all today. I was going to make it all happen. And to top it all off, as of last month, I am officially cancer-free. I wanted to share my story with you today to tell you this. You are built for excellence. And now, equipped with an education and degree from Ivy, you have the skills to achieve it. Everything you've done in the last several years has brought you to this point of excellence and has laid the foundation for your future achievements. As you prepare for the next phases of your lives and reflect upon your time at Iowa State, honor the path that brought you here. Maybe, like me, you're a native Midwesterner and Iowa State was the natural step for you. Or maybe you're a world traveler who brought global thinking to your classes and clubs. Think back to the initial visions you had for yourselves and how they and the continued support from educators, administrators, and your fellow students have contributed to your successes. Maybe it was an instructor who pushed you a little harder than you wanted at the time. I know I can certainly name a few, like Mike Bootsma, or Diane Janvrin, or Jim Summers. Perhaps there was a class that really challenged you. Finance, accounting, certainly econ. Or maybe it was the outside skills you gained from extracurriculars that really helped round out your education. Maybe you're a member of MBN, or the Ivy Student Council, Consulting Club, or ISBA, or the Future Business Leaders of America. These experiences and the chances we took in and out of the classroom prove that there is nothing we can't accomplish if we believe in ourselves and see the opportunity in every success and challenge. I know that at each juncture of my career, the people of Iowa State, specifically my Ivy family, have challenged, supported, and empowered me to always strive for excellence and have given me the skills necessary to achieve it. I would like to personally thank my boss, Bob Reason, mentors Josh Mitchell and Elizabeth Stegmuller, my incredible MBA team, Cole Callio, Josiah Crawford, and Maggie Brown, the incredible educators, administrators, and mentors in the Ivy College of Business, especially Dean Spalding and Valentina Salati, Sarah Wilson, Tabitha Carney, Lacey Greenfield, and Jamie Sass. And most of all, thank you to my friends, family, and fiancée Michaela for your continued love and support. Today, I hope you take the time to hug your supporters and tell them thank you for all they've contributed to your journey. Your excellence is yours, but it is theirs too. Congratulations, Ivy graduates. Be relentless in your pursuit of excellence, embrace life's toughest challenges, and always remember, you can't lose if you can't lose. Thank you.
Tom, on behalf of the Ivy community, thank you for sharing your story and addressing your fellow candidates today. We wish you continued good health and all the best in your future endeavors. Another round of applause for Tom. Today we recognize all of our Ivy College of Business candidates for successfully completing degree requirements. Many of you have distinguished yourselves through academics, extracurricular activities, and community service. I want to take a few minutes to recognize you. So first, some of our candidates will graduate with multiple majors and/or multiple degrees. In addition, many of our candidates have taken additional courses in order to complete minors or certificates. These are not listed in the program. So right now, I'd like all of you graduating with multiple majors or degrees or with minors or certificates to please stand so we can recognize you at this time. Next, I would like to recognize, please be seated. Next, I would like to recognize those candidates who will graduate with distinction. Individuals graduating with distinction have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Would those graduating with distinction please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. As one of the nation's first land-grant universities, Iowa State was founded back in 1858 on the then revolutionary idea that a college education should be open to everyone. Our land-grant mission continues to this day as Iowa State welcomes first-generation college students from across the nation and around the world. Would those of you who are the first in the first generation of your family to graduate from college please stand to be recognized? Thank you. At the Ivy College of Business, we encourage students to extend their learning beyond the classroom. With those of you who have completed internships, studied abroad, or volunteered in the community, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. As you can see, many of our candidates have gone the extra mile and truly distinguished themselves in their academic careers. Congratulations to all of you. At this time, we will recognize our candidates for degrees individually. Please, heck with holding your applause. Applaud as you wish. The first candidate to cross the stage for each program is the student marshal, who has been selected for their exemplary performance in their major while at the Ivy College of Business. Names will be read by Rob Overstreet, Assistant Professor of Supply Chain Management, and Ann Wright, Teaching Professor of Management and Entrepreneurship. I now invite Dr. Valentina Salati to the podium to introduce our degree candidates. Dr. Saloti is the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Diversity at the Ivy College of Business.
Thank you, Dean Spalding. We will start by recognizing a candidate for the Doctor of Philosophy in Business and Technology. I would like to invite Mike Crum, Professor of Supply Chain Management, to the front of the stage to congratulate the candidate.
Isidro Lanayan Jimenez. Isidro would like to thank Dr. Mike Crum for his wise guidance and kind support.
Isidro is graduating with a PhD in Business and Technology and a specialization in Supply Chain Management. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Linan Jimenez.
Nicholas Schuffelbein. Nicholas's favorite ISU memory is winning first prize at the TCU Graduate Supply Chain Case Competition.
Thomas William Berta. Thomas has accepted a position with Ernst & Young as Technology Risk Consultant.
Cole Thomas Kaleo. Cole would like to thank his family for supporting him every step of the way while at ISU.
Daniel Forrest Sweigel. Daniel would like to thank his parents for supporting him and his friends for all the memories.
Mitchell Mullen. Mitchell has accepted a position with Train Technologies where he will be an equipment account manager.
Please join me in congratulating this graduate. We will now recognize our Master of Accounting graduates, Dr. Brad Trinkle, Chair of the Department of Accounting, and faculty in the Accounting Department will move to the arena floor to congratulate these graduates.
Ryan Scott Stapleton. Ryan would like to thank his family for their support while completing his degree.
Please join me in congratulating this graduate. We will now recognize our Master of Finance graduates, Dr. Jamie Brown, Chair of the Department of Finance, and members of the Finance faculty will move to the arena floor to congratulate these graduates.
Riley Smith. Riley would like to thank his family for their unconditional love and support.
Bryce Allen Martins.
Please join me in congratulating Riley. We will now recognize our Master in Science in Information Systems graduates. ISBA faculty, please move to the arena floor to congratulate your graduates.
Bryce Allen Martins. Bryce would like to thank his wife and boys for their support throughout his journey.
Danielle Heinz. Danielle would like to thank her husband and family for all the support they've given her throughout her educational pursuits.
Unuya Shuma. Anuya would like to thank her parents, grandparents, and her fiancé who believed in her.
Satisha Kura. Satish would like to thank his family for the support to complete his master's program in MIS.
Feng Shiping. Feng Shu's favorite ISU memory is being president of the Chinese Student and Scholar Association.
Please join me in congratulating these graduates. We will now introduce our undergraduate degree candidates, starting with candidates from the Department of Accounting. Accounting faculty, please move to the arena floor to congratulate your graduates. Candidates are led by the Accounting Student Marshal, Rachel Sweet.
Rachel Sweet. Rachel has accepted a position with Land O'Lakes in their accounting rotational program in Minnesota.
Hannah Rose Capel. Hannah's future plans are to work full-time at Quaker Oats as a supply chain financial analyst.
Jack Ernest Jacobson. Jack's favorite ISU memory is the Phi Delta Theta Spring 2022 Ozarks Formal.
Brianna Marie Denton. Brianna will be attending graduate school at Iowa State University.
Marla Jo Grubb. Marla's future plans are to complete her Master of Accounting in December 2023 and then work for Deloitte.
Rebecca Hyatt. Rebecca will be attending graduate school at Iowa State University in the Master of Accounting program.
Francisco Chavez. Francisco would like to thank his parents and sisters who believed he would earn his bachelor's degree.
Caleb R. Christensen. Caleb would like to thank his family, friends, professors, and coworkers who have supported him.
Roberto Hanil Shari. Roberto would like to thank his Uncle Juan and family for giving him the opportunity to study at Iowa State University.
Max Raymond Feeblecorn. Max has accepted a position with J.P. Morgan Chase.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. We will now recognize degree candidates from the Department of Finance, which offers undergraduate majors in finance, actuarial science, and business economics. Finance faculty, please move to the arena floor to congratulate your graduates. Candidates are led by the Finance Student Marshal, Macy Overmall, who also earned a degree in accounting.
Macy Ann Overmall. Macy's future plans are working with KPMG after passing the CPA exams.
Jared Thomas Schroeder. Jared will be attending graduate school at Iowa State to earn a Master of Finance degree.
Noelle Katchke. Noelle would like to thank her family and close friends for supporting her journey at Iowa State.
Zachary Brazabon Lee. Zachary would like to thank Thomas Swartwood for being an advisor and friend.
Mohammed Taqif Aman bin Arum. Mohammed Taqif Amim would like to thank everyone that made him feel at home throughout his journey here in Ames.
Meng Wan. Meng's favorite ISU memory is being in the Jardine Business Building.
Jacob Bowler. Jacob would like to thank God, his parents, and his friends for supporting him through this journey.
Grant Walker Krause. Grant's future plans are to continue his education in pursuit of a law degree and open his own practice.
Jonathan Ray Brandt. Jonathan's future plans are to work as a financial analyst for Principal Financial Group.
Spencer Allen Saunders. Spencer would like to thank his mom and dad, his two sisters, and all of his friends.
Connor Knapp. Connor has accepted a position at Hajoka's Management Development Program.
John Paul Riggelstein. John would like to thank his loving and supportive family. He could not have done it without them.
Kaylee Elson. Kaylee has accepted a position at Cap Trust Financial Advisory in West Des Moines.
James York Bentley. James would like to thank his parents for pushing him to always do his best.
Yubu's son. Yubu's future plans are to be a cool man.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. We will now recognize degree candidates from the Department of Information Systems and Business Analytics, which offers undergraduate majors in Business Analytics and Management Information Systems. ISBA faculty, please move to the arena floor to congratulate your graduates. Candidates are led by the Information Systems and Business Analytics student marshal, Luembo Muenyi, who completed a double major in MIS and finance.
Luemba Mueni. Luemba has accepted a position with IBM.
Jacob Michael Stropman. Jacob is from Nevada, Iowa.
Jack C. Hughes. Jack has accepted a position with RSM.
Brant Curtis Holtkamp. Brant has accepted a position with Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Muhammad Afif Roos Liban Rida Rossley. Afif would like to thank his family and friends, especially Mommy and Daddy. This is for you.
Zachary Matthew Eves. Zachary's future plans are to bring the fields of biotechnology and robotic automation close together.
Bailey Crimson Schaefer. Bailey's favorite course at ISU was Chem 177, taught by Dr. Thomas Holm.
Jyoti Saha. Jyoti has accepted a position with Accenture.
Julia Rose Stetzel. Julia would like to thank her friends and family who have always supported her.
Andrew Chang. Andrew's favorite ISU memory is when he drank a keg of coffee with a coworker and almost had a heart attack.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. We will now recognize degree candidates from the Department of Management and Entrepreneurship, which offers undergraduate majors in Management, Entrepreneurship, and Human Resource Management. Dr. Dieter Schleicher, Chair of the Department of Management and Entrepreneurship, and faculty from the department will move to the arena floor to congratulate these graduates. Candidates are led by the Management and Entrepreneurship Student Marshal, Annette Marsalli, who completed a double major in Management and Psychology.
Annette Marsalli. Annette would like to thank her parents, Jamie, professors, peers, and mentors for all of their support.
Bindiya Shetusurul. Bindiya would like to thank her family, especially her parents, for supporting her.
Michael Winfield Sampson. Michael's future plans are to get married, move to France, and to share the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Luke Dylan Jarek. Luke has accepted a position with Cargill.
Kristen Tindinger. Kristen's future plans are to continue to work and grow within her family business.
Justin T. Schaefer. Justin would like to thank his parents and family for always believing in him.
Nathan Wendell. Nathan would like to thank his family and friends.
Kyle Jerome Snyder. Kyle has accepted a position with Renewal by Anderson in Des Moines.
Melanie Duran. Melanie has accepted a position with Kingland here in Ames as an HR coordinator in corporate communications.
Jacqueline Ann Vry. Jacqueline would like to thank her parents for always supporting her and raising her into who she is today.
Theodore Hovland Dunn. Theodore would like to thank all his family and friends that helped him along the way.
Cameron Eggert. Cameron has accepted a position with CRST Transportation as a driver recruiter.
Keely Petzenhauser. Keely's future plans are to get her master's in sports administration.
Robert Daniel Schenecker. Robert would like to thank everyone who has helped him get to this point. You don't go unnoticed.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. We will now recognize the Bachelor of Science in Marketing candidates. Dr. Shekhar Raju, Chair of the Department of Marketing, and the Marketing faculty will move to the arena floor to congratulate these graduates. Candidates are led by the Marketing Student Marshal, Kate Stolik.
Kate Stolik. Kate's favorite course at ISU was Customer Relationship Management.
Cameron Nicole Quans. Cameron plans to move out of state and pursue a career in marketing.
Jory Lynn Neiman. Jory's future plans are pursue graduate school and get a master's in sports administration.
Hannah Mae Sand. Hannah's favorite ISU memory is making connections on both senior class council and Ivy Student Council.
Kayla Jean Swinson. Kayla would like to thank her mom, dad, and sister for all their love and support.
Sarah Elizabeth Heiners. Sarah would like to thank her parents for all of their support and love. She loves you both so much.
Chastity Johnson. Chastity would like to thank her family and friends for their continuous support through her college years.
Gracie Lynn Rudel. Gracie would like to thank her parents for their love and encouragement.
Lillian Hadding. Lillian's future plans are to start a nonprofit, continue to grow her photography business, and get an MBA.
Stephen Robert Parks. Stephen would like to thank his friends and family for their support.
Tamron A. Paulson. Tamron would like to thank his family and friends for their encouragement, love, and support.
Jessica Elizabeth Anderson. Jessica would like to thank her family and friends for their unwavering love and support.
Cora Elizabeth Larson. Cora would like to thank her family, friends, and ISU professors for their support.
Winnie Wuryady. Winnie would like to thank her family, her friends, and her dogs.
Joshua Faley. Joshua would like to thank his wife, Haley, and his family for supporting him.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. We will now recognize the Bachelor of Science in Supply Chain Management candidates. Dr. Scott Graw, Chair of the Department of Supply Chain Management and faculty from the department, will move to the arena floor to congratulate these graduates. Candidates are led by the Supply Chain Management Student Marshal, Rachel Shoemaker.
Rachel Shoemaker. Rachel's future plans are relocating to Phoenix, Arizona to continue her role with Collins Aerospace.
Audrey K. Jones. Audrey is from Kansas.
Courtney Lynn Milam. Courtney has accepted a position with TMC Transportation as a fleet manager.
Daniel J. Asom. Daniel has accepted a position with International Paper Company.
Julia Christine Kamen. Julia's favorite ISU memory is studying abroad with her Supply Chain Management 491 class in London her junior year. Catherine Cordelia Cosgrove. Catherine's favorite ISU memory is winning intramural basketball with the roommates.
Annalise P. Marconi. Annalise has accepted a position with Accenture as a business analyst.
Brian Sulkowski. He would like to thank Marcia for believing in him.
Jacob Hunter Winnedy. Jacob has accepted a position with Milwaukee Tool.
Mackenzie Cole. Mackenzie's favorite course at ISU was every single supply chain course because the professors are wonderful.
Madeline Jeanette Hine. Madeline's favorite course at ISU was Supply Chain Management 424 with Professor Overstreet.
Claire McDonald. Claire would like to thank her family.
Alyssa Christine Little. Alyssa has accepted a position with Chevron Renewable Energy Group to begin a career in logistics.
Please join me in congratulating all of our degree candidates.
Let's congratulate all these degree candidates one more time. Now, there is still one more thing to do this evening, and that's for all of you to thank all of the family members and friends who have provided support for you over the years. Candidates, how about a round of applause for your support teams? The Debbie and Jerry Ivy College of Business is proud to honor your achievements and to mark the beginning of your professional career. Please find ways to stay engaged with your Ivy College of Business. Keep in touch with your professors, your advisors. Be a mentor to students. Come back and talk to classes about your career path, the business you started, or the nonprofit that you lead. We like staying in contact with you and hearing of your contributions to your profession and to society. So send us an email, stop in and see us, let us know what's going on in your life. And to those of you who are completing your bachelor degree, I hope you'll come back to the Ivy College of Business when you're ready to pursue a graduate degree. Congratulations to all of our summer and fall 2022 graduates from the Debbie and Jerry Ivy College of Business. So students, please remain seated until the faculty have had an opportunity to exit the stage. Your student marshals will then stand and you will form lines behind them to leave the seating area. You're welcome to stay on the arena floor for the next 15 minutes to take photos and visit with faculty and friends. However, we do need you to move away from the stage and seating area so Hilton staff can prepare for the next ceremony. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Go Cyclones!